Suffering from the main character syndrome, Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal is back to his pretentious best. The Aam Aadmi Party leader, looking jittery at the prospect of an impending defeat, has resorted to the dire tactics that catapulted him into mainstream politics 9 years ago. On Wednesday, Kejriwal claimed that he will quit active politics if the Delhi municipal elections were held now and BJP won it. His remarks came after the Union Cabinet on Tuesday approved a bill to unify the three civic bodies, North, East, and South, in Delhi. Hi and welcome to TFI English, the national socio-political analysis arm of the TFI Media Group. I'm your host Piyush, and in this video, I will tell you all about the delay in the Delhi MCD polls and why Kejriwal is ranting about it. Let's begin. Kejriwal told the reporters at the Vidhan Sabha on the first day of the budget session 2022-23, "I challenge the BJP. If you have courage in you, get the MCD elections held immediately. If you win, we will leave politics there and then." The BJP says it is the biggest political party in the world, but it got scared by a small party and a small election. I dare the BJP for timely MCD polls. Not understanding the rationale behind the postponement of the elections despite being an elected leader, Kejriwal said, "Can the election be postponed because of this? Tomorrow, if they are losing Gujarat, can they avoid saying that they are uniting Gujarat and Maharashtra? Can the Lok Sabha elections be postponed on a similar pretext?" What Kejriwal doesn't understand is that after the unification of three corporations approved by the parliament, Delhi will have one mayor in place of the existing three. The MCD was trifurcated in 2012 under the Congress government headed by Sheila Dikshit, with the stated aim of decentralization of governance. Over the years, however, the division put a financial strain on North and East civic bodies and led the unequal division of resources between these and the cash-rich South MCD. The presence of three mayors often led to overlapping jurisdictions and bureaucratic tussles. By getting rid of the flap, the government is making sure that the governance is simplified in the capital of the country. However, Kejriwal, true to his raucous rhetoric, tried to present himself as the victim of the situation. The main character syndrome was truly visible when he unnecessarily dragged Bhagat Singh into the conversation. Taking to Twitter to post his rant, Kejriwal tweeted, "This situation is extremely painful and distressing to witness. If the elections are deferred in this manner, then there will be no point to this democracy. The public will become voiceless. This country will be reduced to a laughingstock. Did Shaheed-e-Azam Bhagat Singh give his life for this today?" He also added, "Did he sacrifice all he had in him to see a country where a government is so distant from its people that it cancels elections?" I want to remind BJP that the basic right of electing a government to power rests with the people of this country, and no matter what they do, the people will not forgive them. While Kejriwal is overconfident by the success of Punjab, which came at the self-detonation of Congress rather than Aam Aadmi Party's brilliance, it is forgetting one crucial aspect. In 2017, BJP won elections to all three civic bodies in Delhi with a thumping two-third majority, while Arvind Kejriwal-led Aam Aadmi Party and already relegated Congress faced humiliating defeats. Moreover, the 2017 Delhi civic election results came at the heels of the 2015 assembly polls, where Aam Aadmi Party won 67 out of 70 seats. Despite having popularity and momentum by its side, Aam Aadmi Party could not defeat BJP in the elections, and yet AAP believes that it can remove BJP just because it won Punjab. Kejriwal appears to have forgotten that he and his government were caught with their pants down only a year ago. The lackluster performance of AAP during the various COVID waves has not sat well with the Delhiites. During the time of need, the Aam Aadmi Party government, rather than extending a helping hand, had preferred to print advertisements in newspapers. It was only after the Union Minister Amit Shah and the centre took charge that the COVID situation improved in the national capital. The municipal corporations played a big part in arresting the slide. While Aam Aadmi Party was busy trying to calculate the work area of its ministers, BJP cooperators worked overtime to serve the ordinary folks of Delhi. Yet AAP believes that it has done enough through its freebie politics to earn the favor of voters. Kejriwal is simply applying reverse psychology to influence the voters. He understands the ground reality that BJP has its nose ahead once again. Barring Punjab, Aam Aadmi Party had a disappointing outing in Goa, where it had been campaigning for what seemed like an eternity. Only if the Congress had held its end of the bargain, Aam Aadmi Party would have trumped second best in Punjab as well. Kejriwal is wary that a defeat in civic polls may put a big blot on his re-election trail in the assembly polls, and thus he is going all out to milk the situation.